Evening everyone, it's 9:65 here, and it's Wednesday the 20th of January 2016. First CTX activation of the year for myself, and it's a bloomin' cold one. We're just hovering at the moment, just looking at the temperature gauge, dropping. It's sitting on 0.9 of a degree at the moment, so it's pretty cold up here, as you can probably see from all the vapour coming out of my mouth. Yeah, it's now down at half a degree, so we're going to get a wriggle on. The midweek net is already started. Hopefully it's 7:15, but I can't get over here any quicker. I've got the go box tonight. Got the go box tonight. I've just dropped my meter. Oh, you see the ground, and if you can see, the ground is all twinkly and it's rock hard underfoot. So yeah, it's pretty cold up here at the moment, to be truthful. The walk keeps you warm, but once you stop moving, it really does start to drop. So I'm going to get a wriggle on so I can get set up for the net, and we'll see if we can you've lost the light, sorry folks. We'll see if we can that's the temperature at the moment with the wind chill. Minus 0.5, so minus half a degree at the moment. There's not a lot of wind blowing, but it is very cold. So there we go, first one of the year. Right, I'm going to carry on now. I'll catch you in a bit. It's same place, but all the mud is rock hard, so I can, instead of going round it all, I can walk straight across it tonight. Which is a bit of a Billy bonus, but might make getting the pegs in that little bit harder. We shall see. I'm not actually going all the way to the top because it's fairly level, the top of this one, and I do want a quickish getaway tonight. So as I'm a little bit late, I'm going to whoa, completely frozen up here. So what I'm going to do is set up just over there and not worry about it too much. I've brought it is, instead of being slippy with the mud, it's slippy with the ice. So I've actually brought my grip. They go over your trainers, sorry, over your boots. I've got boots on, and they got some metal spikes in the bottom. They're not a full-on crampon, because that would be a bit much for up here, but they do give that extra bite into the ice. So on the way down I might have to put those on because it's a bit slippery. Right, this is as good a spot as any to set up, really. So we'll get the twig up. I don't think I need a shelter tonight, despite it being very cold. It's pretty calm. Come on, focus, you bugger. So it's pretty calm up here. It's a clear sky, which means it's going to get colder, but we've got the gear, so we'll be fine. Right, I'll be back in a minute. We're on here with the go box.
Yeah, station calling Birmingham, we got you.
The local station to Mick there, probably, by the sound of it. So yeah, down to we're just going to turn that off. In fact, I'll turn it back on to leave it warming up. And I'll put the
Roger, good evening to
There's
you,
Mick coming through the auto squelch.
Papa Delta 77. We have spoken before, although sometimes with great difficulty.
So we'll just turn that off a minute. I'm just going to stand up. I've just got it on the rucksack at the moment. I'll turn that light off. I brought the big filming light with me tonight, so there you go. Antenna. I don't know if you can see that. The antenna's on the 10-metre pole. And there's the station on air from the Go box tonight. So it'll be a good test to see how the cold affects the battery and how the radio is. I have heard that those radios get hot, so I doubt it will tonight. But yeah, it's all good. We'll just turn that off and turn the head torch on. So I've got some hands. And yeah, we're keeping an eye on the temperature. I have got extra layers to put on, so that's all good. And in the bag there I've got my jumbo flask. So I will certainly be delving into my tea very shortly. But it's a lovely night up here actually. It's lovely and calm. And it's yeah, not bad at all. We're actually reading -1 at the moment. -1 degrees. So yeah, the first Sub-Zero activation for me of the year. So that'll be a good test of me and the kit. Right, I better call in, otherwise it'd be pointless me coming out. So we're catching a bit.
Oh, well, we're just bordering on 0 at the minute this way, but -5, yeah. That sounds certainly a bit chilly there, Gary.
Yeah, I've been out wandering. I managed to get half a day off, so I wandered up when I set up on the top of Crook Peak. So I've got to be off sharpish, working day tomorrow, so I'm just led on a tarp and a bit of a dip on the top, mate. But yeah, -5 with an easterly wind chill as well. So yeah, nice. But it's nice and clear, mate. So yeah, I can't complain. Much it.
Oh, at least that's something, isn't it? Not going to jinx your wet stuff, but yeah, shot there, signal 9 there, Gary. No problem. So you should be taking a few there. Well, what we got on anyway.
Yeah, I've been setting up. I've heard Mick for definite, so I'll hopefully hear a few, mate. But yeah, no rush. 20 minutes. But I want to get some exercise in and blow the cobwebs out. Something out since.
So we've got 104 on. Mark is on. Mick Papa Delta 77 is on. So yeah, it's all good. And I've had a good report from the audio on the Albrecht straight away. So that is certainly a good result. But yeah, I've had to put a couple of layers on already. The temperature is nippy, and the old gauge is intermittent. But Gary's over on Crook Peak, and he's got -5 at the moment. So I'm just going to go and I'll grab the meter, and we'll see what we've got over here. But feels like about -2 or 3 this side as well. So we'll catch you back shortly. Right, just a quick update here before I bring the antenna down. So we've got Gary 104 on the key at the moment there. Little addition that I brought with me tonight, my Callan lamp bulb there. So that lights the Go box nicely without lighting the area up too much. So that's the only light pollution we're putting out tonight. So it's quite good. Yeah, as I said, it's dropped a little bit since I got up here. The wind's actually picking up as well now, so not to worry, we're all kitted out for it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see me. No, so we're all kitted out for it. We got layers on, so we're all okay. There you go. So we're all okay. So I'm just going to pour a brew now and settle down and see if we can make some contacts. Catch you in a bit.
2 disabled children, but yeah, got to pay the bills, isn't it? So it's got to be done.
Absolutely, mate.
Yeah, cracking over to me, Mark. Sounds good. I've got the Go box on tonight. Got a little bit of video running as we speak. So we're sat on the stool. We got the Go box on the floor, and I got a little, I think they call it a Callan light bulb, hanging off the box, and it's working an absolute peach, mate. So I'm really impressed with it, and I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about this radio overheating tonight anyway.
Yeah, QSK acknowledge there, 1 sec, we will bring you in. No, no, overheating shouldn't be a problem.
Please, we're listening. Somerset calling.
Not quite a strong enough signal on that Isle of Wight station there, but that is picking up that Isle of Wight caller, but not quite enough for a two-way there, which is a bit of a shame. So yeah, we've got a brew on now. Look, lovely, lovely cup of char in the old plastic mug. Someone asked me the other day, why do you use a plastic mug? You should use a Crusader. Get yourself a Crusader mug. Crusader mugs are great, don't get me wrong. I do like them. I'm just going to turn this camera around. Yeah, the Crusader mugs are very, very good. But in this sort of conditions, it's a bit of a problem because they're metal and they just conduct the heat away from the tea too fast. Whereas plastic is quite a bit better. It's not great, but it's better than a metal mug. So I better catch back on the radio there and see what's occurring. Now if I was using the BHI properly and I had it powered up, I could get rid of all that static, and unfortunately the power cable for it has done a walkabout, so I can't actually cancel out that noise with it, which is a real shame. I just can't pick him out enough to make the two-way, so that's a shame. Temperature's warmed up a little bit, it's now minus 1.2. So it's warmed up a touch from what it was earlier, but still a little bit nippy, but loving it. Got a brew, got a radio, what more can you want? So ideal. Right, onto the radio. Okay, well, it's working well. Good audio reports all round, which is brilliant, and no chance of this thing overheating tonight in this temperature. So I've just dug out these overshoes, if you like. I don't know if you can see the metal spikes there. And they just sit in a plastic bag in the rucksack. I may need to put those on in a bit because the ground is a bit slippery. So I'll show you if I do need to put them on.
Okay, cheers,
there, but yeah, I can't play in, well, you know what I mean there. So this is this is the first time I called into you there for quite a while there.
The audio sounds good. That's all I've had for tonight reports, so I'm pleased with that. How did your antenna changing go around today?
Okay, yeah, it was a day before you had a disaster, but we managed. Yeah, the Antron's down now.
South Wales, that's fantastic. We've got you on a 7 to 5.
Yeah, nice one. That's it's a good spot to get over from you, to be honest. Like I say, it's overlooking Pontypool and Cumbraen. If you was to look on the map, you find it as Coity Mountain. But yeah, super job on the radio there, and it's definitely working a treat. And yeah, good to hear you on there.
Yeah, you'll have to bear with me if I don't get everything quite right. I'm a new breaker, not even been breaking a week.
Yeah, that's the way, no problem at all then.
Oh, it's all going very well. Everything's working a treat. Try and get this light. Try and get this light good. Yeah, it's all working well. The battery's fine, still on 3 lights, so no issues there at all. Cracking audio reports from the Albrecht AE6110. So I'm very pleased with that. Very worthwhile purchase there. It is -2, -2.5 up here now. So he's kind of holding steady really. Gary's over on Crook Peak, he's got -5 over there. That's a bit of a wind tunnel up there, so it's no surprise it's a bit nippier. But yeah, all very good.
Any other stations taking the couple of people up on?
The audio you heard just now was a new breaker, Jenny. She's up on the Westbury White Horse with Alan. Yeah, working treat. So really nice to have a couple new breakers join the net. That's really, really good. I think she said this is her first week, so result ideal indeed. Right, catch you in a bit. Okay, so we're having a pretty good net. There's quite a few stations on tonight. It's very busy, which is good. Gary's doing the chair with Mark. But I've had a few people recently saying to me about the SWR on their antennas, and why do I never show the SWR on my Twig when I'm out CTXing? So what I'm just going to do is because a lot of people have started saying that they can't get the SWR down on the T2LT and the bazookas, so particularly the T2LT. So this is the SWR I've got on the UK block. I'm going to sit the camera down and see if I can do this. So we're on channel 1 on the UK block at the moment. So I can't actually see the meter very well, but looks about right there. If I flick that across, that's the SWR. That might be a bit better. On channel 1. We're now on channel 40. So we'll just check that. Yeah, that's about right. So that's the SWR I've got on that set of blocks. This antenna is actually set up across the mid block and the UK 40. Right, that's it. We're all closed down. Station's down, all packed away. And that was a very good net tonight. Pretty busy actually. I wasn't expecting it to be that busy. So that was all a good result. Tracer battery. The tracer battery is still on 3 lights, so the cold hasn't really touched it, which is a bonus. The camera's nearly dead, but it's a different type of battery, so I did expect that. Yeah, not a lot else to report really. It's all good to go, so we're all packed down. As always, there we go, leave no trace. The ground is so hard that the holes are still perfectly formed from my stool. You can see my 3-peg stool, so there's a little bit of a trace being left. I'm sure someone will come up and wonder what that was. But yeah, there's the kit all packed up, ready to go. Look, so nice job. Okay, cheers everyone. We're going to head off. The camera is flashing at me now, so I'm going to have to disappear. Good test of the kit. Always a good idea to test the kit in bad conditions rather than good conditions. And yeah, pleased, very pleased. Albrecht received some, well, nothing but good reports. Audio quality was very good, and one station even said it was the best they've ever heard me. So thanks everybody, and we'll catch you on the next one.